This is roughly 4,000 packages. Packages that I stole from customers, never to reach the destination. To find out how I did this, we're gonna have to go back to the beginning. Oh my god, that's satisfying. Now then, today we're trying out a game called Cargo Delivery Simulator, and a big emphasis on the word demo here. There's going to be some pretty interesting things to say the least. Anyway, new game. So it looks like we start right in the office, and we're already being hit with a tutorial. You sir, you'll have to wait. Right, so it looks like we start off with a single shelf. Can we move this around? Oh yeah. Looks like we can only move it within this defined area here. But one thing I found pretty quickly is you can just move it in yourself. And if you combine this with jumping at just the right moment, bingo. Unfortunately, we can't actually leave the map in this way. We're still stuck downstairs. So if we just come on back down, and we'll just move the shelf in a more convenient location, like, I don't know, right in front of the till, where we can't even use it. Perfect. Anyway, let's finally see what this man in the van wants. I mean, he obviously means business. Just look at that power stance. Right, so what he wants us to do is take these packages and then bring them into our store. We can put them on the shelves, but there's nothing stopping us from just throwing them on the floor. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing fragile in there. Oh, looks like he's driving away. Right, see you later. Oh, it looks like we've got our first customer. That was quick. Hello, sir. Welcome. Coming in here with your PS1 walk. Oh, looks like he's got something for me. Right, so looks like what the game wants us to do here is take the package details like the weight, size, and then enter these in the computer and then ship it off to the correct location. And then we get some money. But is there anything stopping us from just entering the completely wrong details and shipping it, I don't know, like across the country? Nope, absolutely there's not. And we only incur a $1 fine, which is like $3 profit. Talk about business. So the other half of this game has you serving customers that come in to collect packages. So all you have to do here is type in the code on the computer and then definitely go look for their package and then just claim it as lost right in front of them because there's actually no penalty for doing this. And so rinse and repeat, and then that takes you to the end of the day. Package man, you've returned. Right, looks like he's wanting 9 of our packages. Before we give him what he wants, I want to do a little bit of experimenting first, so just hold on a second, sir. Although to do this, we are going to need to move all the packages outside, so 1 second, let me just... There we go. Right, so the keen eye amongst you might have noticed that these are physics-based objects, so we can just make a tower. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then come on. Oh, yes! There we go. We just shimmy along the ledge here. Shit. Well, if you're wondering why we can't just walk out, well, there's these giant invisible walls here that we can't pass through. But weirdly enough, packages can just go straight through. So whoever's package that was, I'm deeply sorry. Right, let's see what else these boxes can do. Can we try and stop the truck with them? Right, let's just build a little wall. Yeah, that should do. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Small problem. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, breaking out was easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, looks like the simulation's already starting to crumble. Everything's a little bit fishy out here. Oh, look, it's the same 2 shops from before. There must be franchising. Right, what's around this corner? Oh my god, it's the truck. Hello, truck. You alright? Just sat over here defying a bit of physics. Wait, can I just jump on? Oh, no. Of course I can't. Well, looks like we're going to be falling for a while. I mean, while we're down here, I may as well pay my taxes, you know, do a bit of admin. Well, I think I've seen enough for today. Back in the overworld. Oh, and look, a line of customers have formed. And I think having been outside the map has had some weird consequences, to say the least. Anyway, let's go back to tend to our shop. So what the game really wants us to do is just keep serving customers and then build up some money and then keep giving packages to the package man. But I've got quite a different goal in mind. I want to see how many packages we can steal for ourselves. I mean, what's a package business that doesn't ship any packages? Basically, at the end of every day, we need to give package man a certain number of packages so we can progress to the next working day. So let's do a little experimenting. What actually determines this number that he's asking for? Alright, I've been letting the game play out for a few days and I've been serving customers mostly right. And I've made a few key findings. I mean, firstly, I found out how to place things wherever I want, which I don't think the customers were particularly happy about. Watch out, you're gonna get sucked into the human blob. Oh, there he goes. But onto the most important discovery. The amount of packages that the package man asks for goes up quite fast. It actually depends on this number here, which is how many packages we have just lying around. But whilst experimenting with this, I discovered a little bug. Basically, this number shows how many packages we have on the shelves. If we try to move a shelf with some packages on it and then place it back down, this number just duplicates. So I had to know what would happen if I programmed a macro to just repeat this action over and over and over and over. Okay, so it's been running for a few hours, and apparently we now have over 9 million packages on this one shelf. And this has had some very strange consequences. I mean, for starters, the game no longer spawns in people coming to collect packages, meaning essentially we can just keep all of the orange packages we get given. But to top it off, for some unknown reason, and I cannot tell you why, the game only spawns in people with large packages. And I actually actually discovered something much more exciting. Basically, with so many packages on the floor, the toll to enter the next day is a lot of packages. But allow me to show you this little oversight from the developers. So normally, once you've given him all the packages, the game tells you that you can press enter to progress to the next day. But what happens if we just press enter when we give him, oh, I don't know, like no packages? Yep, for some reason that works, and we can just keep every single package we get given. So now we just take in packages, throw them over here, and... Okay, so I've been doing this for a little while now, and let's just say it works quite well. What with this nice collection of stolen goods. But it's not all good news, and the package man must have caught on. For some reason, the game no longer spawns people in, like at all. It also doesn't despawn them either, but that's a whole other can of worms I'd rather left unaddressed for now. I mean, I did find out that if you give him a couple of packages to shut him up for a bit, he does let people spawn, but then they'll just randomly stop coming again. For example, when I was making this beautiful art exhibit from shelves in the tree, people just randomly started turning up again. Why are you here? Wait, what? Why have you come back? So now we've been left with no way to get more packages. Or so I thought. So you might have noticed that every day without fail, in the morning, Package Man brings 10 packages. And this is regardless of whether or not the game's spawning people in. So given each day is a little over 6 minutes, yes, I did time it, and we get 10 packages every time, that means that we'll have to wait... Alright, it's been a minute. We built up quite a nice collection. My store spilleth over. I mean, some weird things happened between me collecting all these. Firstly, this random congregation of people forced me to restart my game, at which point all the packages just disappeared, so I had to start completely from fresh. And then, this random customer just decided to hog the front of the queue. So if you have a complaint, please take it up with someone who gives a shit, which forced me to restart my game again, starting from fresh. I think I know what the DHF stands for, don't have fun. But on to the most important things. For some reason, Package Man decided to stay for the entire day, as if to spite me. Then he underwent mitosis, which soft-locks me at the start of the game, so I cannot progress any further. I mean, we couldn't collect any more packages even if we tried. So I guess this is where we stop. And one extra thing I did discover is that the game has a developer panel, which I thought I could use to spawn in some more packages. But unfortunately, it was guarded by a 4-digit combination code, so I was never going to get into there. No, just kidding. I just made a little Python bot to just brute force my way in, which took about 30 minutes. And once we were in there, I discovered there was nothing of actual use. So you're probably wondering at this point, and rightly so, why do I need all these packages? Well, I want to do a little bit of building. I mean, if I'm a package store that doesn't ship packages, I guess I'm a construction company. So let's use all these packages to build something quite nice. Okay, it's been a minute. If you're wondering why the shop's now empty, we relocated our stock. Come on, I'll give you the grand tour. So if you're wondering about the package ban, don't worry, that evil's been sealed off, mostly. And here we have our lovely sculpture in the tree. I like to call it branches of shelves. And then here was me trying to see if I could stack as many boxes as possible. And this is pretty much the limit of how many you can stack before the game says, no more. And then we have our house. Believe it or not, this house took about 7 attempts to build. And then using shelves as support, because trust me, you cannot build without support. And then we also left a nice little message for anyone coming by. And then after having built all this, we had a little bit of overspill. So now that the package man has been dealt with and I have my humble abode to go back to, I think we can call it a day. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Now fuck off.